In the Aldrete family, baseball runs in their blood. ASU's freshman infielder Carter Aldrete grew up with a father and uncle who played professional baseball.
They basically laid out the carpet for me, and they told me how it was, and day in and day out of baseball, and how the mental game's so huge, and how everything in between is just such a big deal on and off the field.
Carter's father, Rich, played for 6 seasons in the minor leagues and spent his last 3 seasons playing independent ball. His uncle, Mike, played in the big leagues for 10 years and was part of the 1996 World Series Yankees team.
From a mental standpoint, from a focus standpoint, from a concentration standpoint, those are things that hopefully will be invaluable if he wants to keep playing after college. One thing I told him is that I don't care how many games you've played and how many times you've struck out and how many times you think that you've had a bad day. I've had 10 times as many in my career, so it's going to happen.
We played with alongside of some of the greats. I mean, Derek Jeter, Posada, all those guys on the Yankees when they won the World Series. And the stories you told me about the great players were all the same. I mean, they're the first ones there, last ones to leave. They're always working the hardest and keeping everyone up in the dugout. So that's who I want to be like, and hopefully have the same type of career as my uncle.
You know, the guys that make it are the guys that continue to get better, not the guys that are, necessarily all world when they're 17.
After being drafted by the Red Sox in 2016, Carter could have started following in his family's footsteps professionally. To his surprise, he was drafted much later than anticipated, and playing baseball collegiately became the better option.
I think I was parking my car, and the Red Sox scout called me and said, "Hey man, we just took you in the 37th round." And I'm like, "Why'd you take me? I'm not gonna sign." He was like, it was just for all the times we spent with you and all that. So I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm here, and I'm ready to go to Omaha."
His approach is wise beyond his years because he takes a very steady approach, and I'm sure that is being in a professional household where it is a grind, and if you go emotionally high or emotionally low, it kills you. So I'm sure that he's learned that from his family. The head is a huge part of the game, and and I would say he's got an approach that's beyond a freshman approach, if you will.
He's bigger, stronger, and faster than either his dad or his uncle, and he's been that way since he was 17 years old. I was not as athletic as he is right now.
Carter entered college ranked as the number 3 shortstop in Arizona. He made his first career start for ASU on opening night and has been a mainstay in the lineup ever since. From Phoenix Municipal Stadium, I'm Megan Plain, Cronkite News.